Hey everyone, outside the box toy reviews here. We're going to be looking at BB-27 Toxichorn from 52 Toys. First is first, we'll look at the packaging. The packaging you get is very nice. You get a nice backdrop. It says Beastbox in the back. I'll take word for it. Kind of like in a graffiti lettering. That looks like this. Very nice. Underneath you have that. On the side you have this picture. At the bottom that says box. Sorry about my voice, I'm actually just getting over a cold, so hopefully in the next couple of days my voice will come back fully. But does this mean box? All of this lettering? I don't know how to translate. I don't have an app for that, so if anybody wants to translate that for me, go for it. Box. In the back, they show you two different ways to put the horns. Again, it's your toy, it doesn't matter. You can put the horns whichever way you want. It is what it is. But up here they're showing you almost like a Texas Longhorn style. But down here they're giving you almost like a bison look. The horns tilted back. And then this side you go from beast mode to box mode. Very cool. Get the packaging out of the way. Inside every one of these figures you're going to get one of these sheets. Basically shows you all the different figures in the line. The guy in the middle there, that green guy, that is so cool. It reminds me of Devastator. I would love to review that one coming up soon. There's a few more guys in the Mega series. This one's almost like a sea-based one. The one I have coming up, he is air-based. And this one's more like a land-based. But yeah, you also have some animals on the other side. Bear with me. There you go. This is the little guy that goes with this fella here. He's my next one to get to. But yeah, there's that. Inside the box, you're going to get a little collector's card. There we go, focus. Now on the back, you have like a short little bio. If you want to read that, you can pause that there. If you're into collecting cards, cool. You're also going to get this. I don't use these personally. So here's the instructions it comes with. Focus, thank you. Here's the instructions it comes with. You basically just take it, fold it in half. I'm going to do it for this one. Crease it. And then you would take your box. And then this would sit inside it like that. And just act as a little spring, so your figure would spring forward as soon as you open it. Kind of like what Shockwave does. That's kind of cool. And speaking of this is the box. Every single box is exactly the same. Little caution logos. It says box charger. Box charger. And here's the one that comes with the Mega Deal. The exact same. They can connect together through the sides or through the top. That's cool. The set of instructions you get to are very straightforward, very detailed. Everything is labeled for you, clear as a bell. So there should be no misinterpretation of what you're doing. Everything here is so forbidden with a hand, caution, unlock with a snapping sound, and then lock without. Pretty straightforward. Alright, let's get on to Toxichorn himself. These figures are a figure that I never ever thought I would ever get. It's just one of those things where you see it turn into a box and you think, oh, well, that's not very fun. They're actually more fun than you think. These are built incredibly well. I'm going to compare this to probably like a Mastermind Creations style plastic. Like, this feels amazing. Strong, durable. Every single joint on this is tight. Not a single one loose. So for posability, you get a ball joint on the neck, so you can get a full 360 if you choose. You have an opening and closing jaw. A hinge joint up by that ball joint up in here, which allows the head to pivot up and down. The legs are all individually ball jointed all the way through. And you also have a hinge joint that can slide up and down. And this one moves forward and back. The tail is ball jointed and hinge jointed. You can do whatever you want with that. So for some comparisons, let's bring something out that maybe you guys already have. Here's Hound, for instance. And honestly, weight comparison wise, he feels hefty. He's a heavy dude. For such a small figure, he's heavy. Let's get down to transformation. Transformation, I think I'm going to start off with the belly. So you want to come up in here, and there's a little section here you can just get your nail in. You want to pop that out. Do the same thing on the other side. Pop that guy out of there. Take this whole section here on the belly, rotate it out. We're going to take these little panels, I'm going to fold them in half, close them up, fold them in half, close them up, and then we're going to rotate these, cat here, rotate these up. Now we can take the head, close the jaw, take the head, rotate it down on that hinge joint, and get it to sit. His nose needs to sit in this little groove right here, just like that. Now you can take this and fold it up over his head, and the horns you can now fold in, and then rotate them down, and that locks everything into place. So we got one side of the cube done. Let's come to the back. We're going to take this section here, we're going to rotate it back till it tabs in right here. Now we can take the whole assembly and turn it. Let's just take this tail and get it out of the way. Fold it down to 90 and rotate it up and in. And that'll keep out of the way. Just like so. Take your legs, and there's that tab I showed you early in the instructions right here that goes into a slot right there. Let's do the same on the other side until you have a shape that looks like that, and get these guys out of the way. So you got a figure that looks like this. So take your front legs now, do the same principle, except this one is a little bit lower. So you're going to have to find that hole and sneak up on it and then peg it in. Same thing on this side. And then peg it in. I'm going to take these now. We're going to rotate these up into place where they should be for cube mode. Box mode, sorry. I'm going to rotate this down now, while rotating these, and that'll snap into place. The legs, you'll have a tab and a slot. They connect together, and then you can rock them forward on these two joints, just like that. That's all locked in. Do the same thing on this side. That's all locked in. Last thing you have to do is finish locking everything in place with these two panels. Flip them forward. You want to pull them out, and you got a little groove right there that it's going to peg into. Do that on both sides. Flip it over. Now this one's a little different. It's going to be a little confusing at first to you. There's only half of a slot here. You got a full tab here. It only goes in to just that half. Let me focus. It only goes into just that half piece. That's it. And we're done. You have him in his cube mode. I find these very cool. When they're in their cube mode, they look so mechanical, so neat. The colors are balanced just right. They did a lot of hard thinking, a lot of design work with these. I look forward to reviewing a lot more of them. So for comparison again, here he is with Mega Dio. Just focus. Here he is with Hound again, a lot smaller. Very much smaller, but again, perfect heft, very heavy. Let's bring his box charger in here, and I can show that piece off if I can find it. Or not. I lost it. I don't know where it went. We can put him inside just like so. And if you had that piece, it would just spring him back forward. So when you open this up, it would bring him out like that, just so you can grab it. That's all that little piece does. So for transformation back, it's very, 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 very simple. Unlock all those tabs we just locked up, flip it over, pull out this time, and back, pull out, and back. I'm going to go a little bit quicker this time around. I'm going to unlock that tab in the middle and rotate the legs out. Unlock that tab, rotate the legs out. Now we can take the whole body, bring it out, rotate, take the center spine section, flip it in. That kind of locks everything in place. Rotate the legs so they're down, and you can unlock them now. Flip them all the way around. Nice ball jointed feet. Little ankle tilts. Same thing on this side. You can take your tail out. Sometimes this tail likes to pop off. It's just a very tight area to get into. Let's see if I got something here. And there we go. And then flip that up. So again, if you're worried about quality, don't be. The quality on these are fantastic. They're way better than Hasbro, way better than anything you could think of. Like I said, if I have to compare them, I would compare it to Mastermind Creations quality. It's fantastic. The horns, you want to bring those up, and that unlocks this panel, which now we can rotate and bring around to his belly. Take these panels, open them up again, rotate them around, and get these. You want to open these up just enough to avoid here and here. And once you're past that, you can turn them over, push everything up all the way, and squeeze his midsection together. Tab everything in. Open up his horns, and there you go. There he is back in bull mode. If you're on the fence, pick one up. These things are totally worth it. I think I paid $37 plus shipping, and it was here within the next day. Amazing service, amazing shipping. They're available now on Amazon. So if you're thinking about it, pick one up. You will not be sorry. You guys have a great day, and I'll see y'all next time.